Imagine this. Everything feels good with her. She laughs at your jokes. She answers fast. She leans in when you talk, and you catch her looking at you like she's already imagined the two of you together. You go to bed smiling because it finally feels like something real is happening. Then, out of nowhere, it shifts. Her messages get shorter. Her tone gets colder. She's not making eye contact the same way. You feel that distance, almost like a door quietly closing between you and her. And the worst part is, you don't know why. That's the moment every guy hates. The moment where you feel her slipping through your fingers while you're trying to act normal, but your mind is running laps. Today we're going deep into why she suddenly pulls away and what's really happening underneath the surface. Because most guys only see the symptoms, the slow replies, the canceled plans, the vibe change. But the real story is always underneath. And when you understand that story, you stop chasing. You stop stressing, and you stop making the mistakes that push her even farther. You start responding like a man who actually gets it. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Most women don't just pull away for no reason. Something triggered it, but that trigger isn't always about you. Sometimes it is. But a lot of times it's something going on inside her that she never explains, because most women aren't wired to express the messy stuff directly. Instead, she feels something, she withdraws, she thinks about it alone, and you're left confused. But tonight you're getting the full picture. A woman pulls away when she feels uncertainty, and uncertainty comes in a lot of shapes. Maybe she likes you more than she planned, and that scares her. Maybe she's comparing you to someone from her past. Maybe she's trying to figure out if she can trust you. Maybe things were moving too fast and she needed to slow down before she loses control. Or maybe she has stress in her life that has nothing to do with you, but she doesn't want to bring it into your world. Here's the key. When she pulls away, she's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to protect herself. Let me tell you a story. Picture this girl who meets a guy who checks every box. Attraction is instant. Chemistry is real. She goes home thinking about him. She texts her friend telling her she might have met someone, but then something hits her. What if she gets invested and he disappoints her? What if she falls first? What if she repeats a mistake she already made? So, she leans back, not because she lost interest, but because the interest got too real too fast. This happens way more than you think. Now let's flip the camera. When she pulls away, most guys panic. They start texting more. They start asking if something's wrong. They get needy or angry. They think if I show her how much I care, she will come back. But in her mind, that pressure doesn't bring her closer. It makes her run even faster. Here's the reason. When a woman pulls away, what she needs is space to feel. What a lot of guys give her is pressure to answer, and that pressure kills the attraction she had. But let's go deeper, because women don't only pull away from fear. Sometimes they pull away because they're testing something. Not in a manipulative way, but in a subconscious way. She wants to see if your emotions depend on her. She wants to know if you stay solid when she shifts. She wants to see if you are confident. She is not doing it to hurt you. She is doing it because this tells her more about you than words ever could. If she steps back and you stay calm, that tells her she's dealing with a grounded man. If she steps back and you start spiraling, she learns she's dealing with insecurity. A woman can feel your energy, even through a phone screen. Then there is another angle most guys never understand. Sometimes she pulls away because she feels too seen. You caught something in her that she usually hides. You understood her in a way she didn't expect. Maybe you made her feel beautiful in a way she hasn't felt in years. There is another story. Maybe you were doing everything right at first, but somewhere along the line, the dynamic shifted. Maybe you got too available. Maybe you stopped being the guy she was attracted to because you started centering your whole world around her. A woman can feel when a man loses himself inside the feeling. Attraction grows when she feels you're choosing her, not chasing her. The moment she feels like she became your mission in life, she steps back because she doesn't want to be responsible for your happiness. Now let's talk about the silent reasons that have nothing to do with you. She might be overwhelmed with school, family issues, work pressure, or emotional burnout. She might be tired. She might be dealing with something from her past that resurfaced. She might feel like she needs to reset her head. But instead of explaining any of that, she drops communication because she doesn't want to dump her emotional load on you. She thinks she's helping by stepping back so she doesn't bring negativity into your world. You think she's pulling away from you? She's actually pulling away from life. Then there is the most painful possibility, and I won't sugarcoat it. Sometimes she pulls away because her interest dipped. Maybe she met someone else. Maybe she realized you two weren't aligned. Maybe something you did turned her off and she didn't know how to address it. But even if that's the case, chasing her will not fix it. The only thing that ever works is shifting back into your center and letting her come to the conclusion on her own. You are probably wondering what to do when she pulls away. You don't match her distance with coldness, but you also don't chase. You don't demand answers. You don't guilt trip her. You don't try to force the connection. You simply hold your ground. You stay consistent and keep living your life. You show that you are not shaken by the shift, because the truth is this: when a woman pulls away, the man who keeps his identity becomes more attractive. The man who loses himself becomes forgettable. Now imagine she pulls away, and instead of panicking, you breathe, you focus on yourself, you let the energy settle. You remind yourself she's allowed to feel what she feels. You let curiosity replace fear. This is when she starts thinking about you again. This is when she wonders why you are not chasing. This is when she realizes you are not like the others, and then she circles back. Not because you forced her, but because she chooses you again. Let's talk about mistakes men make in that moment. One huge mistake is asking too many emotional questions too soon. Another mistake is trying to fix something she never asked you to fix. A third mistake is assuming the worst. Your energy becomes desperate, and she can feel that instantly when she pulls away. She is not testing your words, she is testing your emotional gravity. When you stay grounded, you show her you can handle the deeper parts of her. When you stay patient, you show her you are not built on insecurity. When you stay focused on your life, you show her you have direction. These things bring her closer in a way no chase ever could. Another thing to understand is timing. Sometimes timing is what creates distance. She might like you, but not be ready. She might want you, but be scared to want you too much. She might not know how to balance her emotions. Attraction isn't linear, and when you panic every time it dips, you interrupt the natural flow that would have brought her closer. Picture a guy who knows this. He sees her pull back, but doesn't lose his cool. He gives her space without withdrawing completely. He stays warm without pushing. He stays confident without acting like he doesn't care. That balance is rare. That balance is powerful. That balance makes her rethink everything. Suddenly, she starts wondering what you are up to. She starts imagining you with someone else. She starts missing the connection, and eventually, she reaches out again because she feels the difference between you and every other guy she's dealt with. Now let's talk about what makes a woman stay. A woman stays when she feels safe, understood, and emotionally relaxed with you, not pressured, not judged. When a woman feels like she doesn't have to perform around you, she opens up. When she feels like you don't need her, but you want her. She feels drawn to you when she feels your presence more than your fear. She trusts you. And trust makes her stay longer than desire ever will. But here's the part a lot of men miss. When she pulls away, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are. Do you panic or do you breathe? Do you cling or do you center yourself? Her distance reveals your strength. And the man who handles that moment with calm becomes unforgettable. When a woman pulls away, she's often trying to see if she can invest more. Women don't admit this out loud because it sounds backwards. But think of it like this. She steps back to see the bigger picture. She steps back to evaluate if what she's feeling is real or just excitement. She steps back to see if you're consistent when things are not perfect. She steps back because she's deciding whether you are temporary or long-term. Her silence is not rejection, it's reflection. You grow when you stop taking her distance personally and start understanding the emotional pattern behind it. Women are not looking for perfect men. They are looking for emotionally stable men, not emotionless. A woman can handle your feelings. What she can't handle is a man who collapses every time she shifts. Because life shifts, if you can stay centered through those waves, you become the man she trusts with her heart. Let's land this in a real moment. Imagine she pulls away. Instead of texting her paragraphs, you send one simple message later in the week, checking in lightly. No pressure, no drama, just calm energy. Then you go back to your life. That tiny moment shows her everything she needs to see. It shows her you respect her space. It shows her you're not insecure. It shows her you're living your life without waiting by the phone. That's when she starts feeling the pull toward you again. Because here's the hidden truth. When she pulls away and you stay solid, her attraction restarts, her curiosity restarts, her desire restarts. She remembers why she liked you. She remembers the way you made her feel. And the space she created becomes the space where she realizes what you mean to her. And if she doesn't come back, that's not a loss, that's clarity. That means she wasn't the one meant to stay. And a man who knows his worth doesn't fear clarity. He welcomes it. So the next time she suddenly pulls away, don't panic, don't chase, don't assume the worst. Stay grounded, focus on your path, let her have the space she needs, and let your energy speak louder than your fear. Because the truth is simple. A woman drifts from the man who chases, but she returns to the man who knows himself. If you can learn to stay calm when everything feels uncertain, you'll win in ways most men never will. And that's the power you carry, the power she feels, the power that makes her stop pulling away and start leaning back toward you. If you get something, hit that subscribe button right now, and then drop a comment telling me the moment you realized someone was pulling away. I want to hear your story. And if you are interested to learn more about relationship, watch the next video. I'm waiting you there.